So up the steps. So this is something I've never ever done before, and this is a personal first for me. We are about to get into the cockpit of the Seahawk, which was a very early 1950s shipboard jet fighter. Probably gonna have to, well, lost the camera for a minute there. Wow. Here we go, folks. It's actually a bit of a mission to get in, yeah, but it's not too bad actually. Right, so here I am in the Seahawk, and wow. Obviously I'm guessing here on the control column we've got this lever is usually for brakes. Usually for brakes for the wheels when the wheels are on the ground. Or now that's interesting. You see those little lift up tabs there? Okay. Weapons control, yeah. So I'm guessing could be either bombs or missiles or guns possibly. So yeah, so no handholds. Here we've got the gun sight here. I can just lift it up for a minute. Look, this is basically the gun sight. It's very similar to what you get inside a Spitfire. It's like an optical gun sight.
Has it got like a red X on it?
I'm not sure. I think it was electronic on this one as well, and there's a gauge underneath there. You can I think for setting distance and direction and stuff, but it's just awesome. Yeah. Bottom top, yeah. And you've got max airspeed indicator, engine RPM, altitude. Got the gyro compass there, and obviously then you've got your. I think these are flaps up, or degrees of flaps for adding drag. Flaps up, yeah. Fuel gauge. So obviously got 2 tanks of fuel, 2 fuel gauges, and also that's something to do with pressure. Not quite sure what that is, but I would say this cockpit is wonderfully simply laid out.
Everything's there, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. And normally most aircraft, the cockpits on them are humongously complicated, and you feel instantly intimidated, like you need to have taken a university degree before you're even qualified to have a look at it. Like,
well, everything that you need is there, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
It's not, like you said, it's not overcomplicated. It's all there.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Yeah, I think that's
more, the rudder down there.
Yeah, these are the rudder pedals. The feet are on the rudder pedal now.
Yeah.
And obviously you've got, can't move the control column, but that's just brilliant. So yeah, would have some engine controls here and stuff, and yeah, no, this is pretty magic. So
well, I'm not going to get in this one because I
think you would struggle to get in and out, mate. But yeah, so it's not every day you get to sit inside the cockpit of a historical naval fighter from the 1950s.
Yeah, no, that's magic.
But, yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, I'm guessing that's a throttle there.
Yeah, I would say that is a throttle.
Yeah. But I don't know what it is to me. Well, probably because I'm not actually a pilot and I'm not trained for flight. But the idea of sitting in this thing with a canopy over the top of your head, knowing that you're in sole control of it.
Yeah, it's like power man.
Hooning down the runway. That would be. I'd find it a bit terrifying actually. But yeah, no, it's
classic Jeremy Clarkson moment.
Yeah, definitely Jeremy Clarkson moment. But yeah, that's great, mate. Right, I think I need to get out of here now, mate.
Right. 148 scale there.
Wow, yeah. They're what? Sorry.
148 scale.
148 scale. So along just in front of the beautiful Hawker Seahawk, we've got cabinet after cabinet full of amazingly made models. And I've got some Hunters there, look. Got some Hawker Hunters, various different liveries and colour schemes. That's brilliant. And
we're into models. Folks,
yeah, we've got a Seahawk there as well. Look.
Models.
There's a Seahawk. Yeah. And I think the Seahawk's always been one of my favourite historical naval jets, actually, because it's just got a really nice shape to it.
I've got a couple of 148s of that one.
Yeah, the Beaufighter.
Yeah.
There, that's amazing. Yeah, that is amazing, folks. It really is amazing.
You can't take it all in, folks.
No, it's just too much here. Wow, look at that Vulcan. Huge scale model Vulcan there, look.
Magic.
Wow, that's amazing. And yeah.
Oh yeah, look at this.
Space shuttles. Lancaster, yeah, that's a early.
That's a 148 scale.
Yeah, that's early coastal command.
Oh,
but,
look at that. I've got
yeah.
to get one of those scales, haven't I?
Yeah, that's nice. I like the colour of it, actually.
Yeah,
it's
I
a
do.
nice.
Totally different.
Yeah. Would it carry depth charges or torpedoes, or you know, for anti-submarine work? Wow. Here we go. De Havilland Joyron Jr. I'd imagine that's quite an incredibly rare.
Do you know what, mate? I bet you that if you got that all up and running, it would just run.
Possibly, yeah. I mean, I think the critical thing would be things like the bearings on the main shaft and the condition of the
precision made.
Yeah.
Aren't they?
Well, that's it. I mean, there's only one way things can go with a jet engine if it's not happy.
Yeah. Boom.
Explodes. But yeah.
There's another one there, folks.
Yeah, this one. Now we're
Fit in your
talking.
garage.
Yeah, might just about. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Obviously, we're not doing it justice because we don't know what it's out of, but just looking at it. Wow.
Look at the motorbike, mate.
Wow, look at the bike. That's amazing.
Yeah, Royal Enfield.
Actually, I think you're right there. I think it is a Royal Enfield.
That looks World War II, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a side valve engine. Yeah, definitely we'll go around the other side.
This is something that we're into as well, isn't it?
Yeah, vintage motorcycles are amazing. Yeah, especially that looks like a genuine British Army used bike.
Doesn't it?
And I bet
it looks
you.
like it's in its working clothes.
Yeah, it's got 1 or 2 new parts on it, which I'd say means it works. Like so fabulous.
Magic.
Yeah, it's great. You can see how big these massive fangers are that we're in, these big hardened aircraft shelters. It's amazing. And, wow, look at this. We've got this diorama. Yeah, the creation of the dam busters. Or the Myrna or the Ida dam.
That's a bit of reflection there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got traces as well, look.
Yeah, look, they're simulated. Yeah.
That's really good.
It's a brilliant diorama. We've got a video playing here at the moment.
And a telegraphist Megan, as well as its defensive weapons.
It's my favourite aircraft again.
Yeah, the Beaufighter. Yeah, brilliant. About various squadrons and stuff. Wow, here we've got some genuine RAF artifacts here from World War II.
That's brilliant.
And probably after as well. We've got the gas mask, yeah. Love the personal toiletry set there, look.
Oh yeah.
Like a Royal Air Force notebook there.
Yeah. That reminds me of my 3822.
Yeah, that's a similar thing. These are emergency
rations.
emergency flight rations, yeah. So
Brilliant, isn't it?
basically if you eject out into the jungle and you're missing for a few days, you've got some basic supply. Yeah, this is awesome.
Communication.
Communication.
Radios back then were massive. Now they're just
Yeah,
like handheld
yeah.
ones. Oh, like that. Look. There you go.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Ruben?
That small thing there probably does more than what that does.
Yeah, basically,
Crazy,
yeah.
isn't it?
That's a scanner, isn't it, of some sort?
It's
Yeah.
Like what we got.
Yeah, that's pretty. Just giving you a bit of a rundown of going from this to that.
Yeah,
now.
I know.
Yeah, that does the function of all of that.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
Well, it is. It's nuts, folks.
It's crazy.
Wow.
Look at that. RSC post.
Wow. Now that's something else, folks, isn't it? That is something special.
It's got even
Yeah.
stuff on above, look.
Yep, this is above ground features, look. So we've got your...
well, we've had a look at these in the flesh, haven't we?
yeah, fixed survey meter tube there. Bomb power indicator.
Yeah.
Got your...
ventilation.
yeah, ventilation shaft.
And that's where the power would have came down as well, wasn't it? The ventilation?
Yes, yeah, that's right. And telephone wire, yeah.
Or not power, but
not
telephone.
power, telephone cables, yeah.
Bomb power
But you've also
indicator.
got the what ground zero indicator there, look,
Yeah, yeah.
which is the
Piece of
thing
paper.
you'd never ever see. So we go down the ladder then, folks. We've got the toilet there, just in there, and then through the door there we've got the batteries. And I think this is brilliant. This is actually the best way to explain a Royal Observatory post to anybody.
It's on it, isn't it?
It is.
Exactly as it is.
Yeah. You've got your PDR M82 there, which has got the with the remote probe going up the FSM point.
Yep.
There. And the teletalk, look there.
Yeah. PT.
And on the wall there you would have had your what was it called again? The
See that orange box? You got one of those?
yeah, I've got the PDR M82. Well, I've got the handheld one. That was the one with the removable probe.
Yeah, right, yeah.
But it's the same device, basically.
Same thing.
Yeah. Bunk beds, air ministry bunks, even the vents, look.
Spot on. Isn't
Yeah, that is a very, very incredibly well done model there. You've got the jerry cans for the drinking water there, look.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
Shovel and a pick, that's
Even
a big...
the ventilation in the door, like the real thing.
Shovel and the pick is a bit concerning, actually. Maybe implying you might have to one day dig yourself out. It's not a very good feeling, is it, really?
No.
But, oh, that is awesome. Yeah, what a bomb power indicator gauge on the wall there.
Yeah.
Little 12-volt light there. Oh, that's just brilliant. Now, I think if I had that model at home, I would have to engineer it so that the lights came on and, and you know, actually...
That's not impossible, is it?
No, it's easily done. But we even got the sump pump there, look, coming out, and the sump at the bottom.
Down at the bottom there.
Yeah, what a brilliant...
Absolutely brilliant.
yeah, that is awesome. So we're moving on then. These are different squadron crests of Royal Air Force there. Air Crew Association. And that one there is a special relevance, RNAS Coldrose. Seahawk, HMS Seahawk. Yeah. And wow, we've even got some more. Wow, look at these motorbikes, folks. Wow, this place really has everything. It's brilliant. Yeah. The motorcycles. Modern Triumphs, look, yeah. Brilliant. Yeah, I'm loving it.
Steam engines.
Some railway stuff as well, yeah.
That is absolutely brilliant.
And ships.
And ships.
Yeah. Ark Royal, HMS Ark Royal.
And the kit for Land Rovers too, then.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a Land Rover enthusiast.
Oh, that's right, yeah. I mean, yeah, pretty good. Awesome.
So we've got pilots.
Flying suits here now. Life preserver. Yeah. Immersion suit. Yeah, my father used to wear one of those when he was on crew in Sea Kings with the Navy. Yeah, they used to wear one of those. I remember seeing him wear one of those immersion suits.
Yeah.
The idea being it keeps you dry and keeps you warm, so you survive longer in the sea.
Although that life jacket, how
Yeah.
old would you say that suit is? All that kit there.
That's fairly modern, I
Because
reckon.
I was going to say, that life jacket is like the ones I got from my boat.
Yeah.
It's got like a cylinder in it, and you pull it, and it goes...
Yeah.
You know.
I'd say possibly 1990s, sort of around that
just
sort
look
of
that way,
time.
yeah.
But the flying suit as well. It's the helmet there. Wow, look, now that's something new. Look at that one piece.
Yeah. I've never seen one like that before.
No, that's rather cool.
Mind you, I've wore jumpers like that, haven't you?
Yeah. Everybody's got the top half of it, the woolly pulley. But I'm guessing that's for extreme cold weather.
Yeah.
Yeah, coverall, undergarment.
Never seen one like that before.
No.
A picture of it from here.
Right, so wow, look, here we go. We've got this is an EWS. Look, the emergency water supply. obviously all RAF airfields have them. Wow, look. So yeah, I think we've seen those. But so we've got then 2 large aircraft which we haven't looked at yet. So we're coming up to the VC-10 on the right, which is a fantastic aircraft. And the VC-10 was an air-to-air refuelling tanker.
Royal Air Force on that.
I think it's been replaced now by the Voyager, which is another type of aircraft that the RAF use for air-to-air refuelling. But these are monsters, aren't they? You can easily see, apparently both these aircraft were flown in to RAF St.Mawgan and just left here, basically. Well, I'm guessing they donated them to the museum because they weren't wanted. But now this brings back one or two memories for me. Yeah, that's amazing. Now this is what a colossal beast, isn't it? Yes, that's right. Yeah, well, I got a flight with one. Very lucky. That's absolutely awesome. Wonder what these things are here. These.
They're concrete, aren't they?
Yes, they are, aren't they? Yeah, they're concrete.
Sound barrier, or
Well, possible.
storage for like vehicles inside.
Maybe, or some sort of
In case it's
pen. Yeah.
well, that is a thing over there.
Wow. Yes. Yeah, we'll have a look at that. Well, here we go. So we're going to board the mighty VC-10.
Going on board the DC-10s, folks. This is special. This is.
VC-10.
I didn't expect to do this today.
No.
Flip it back.
I can actually remember, though I was only a tender age of 14, I think it was, then these were very, very comfortable. Wow. Here we go. I need to take my sunglasses off though.
Yeah, I think you might have to.
Oh my goodness. Wow, yeah. Wow, look. This is just the 1970s in here, look.
Oh yeah.
So, that's amazing.
Very clear, isn't it?
Yeah, look, this is the flight deck.
Yeah, I'm going to take this GoPro off.
Yeah, this is the flight deck.
It's getting in the way.
Yeah, I'm going to take mine off as well, I think. So I could just have handheld cam for a minute. That reminds me. Wow, that's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, pardon a bit of a vibrations.
Look at that, folks.
Yeah,
Look at that. Doesn't it look all good still?
it does, doesn't it? Looks like you could just take it off.
Yeah. Looks as good as the day it was.
Yeah. So we're inside RAF St.Mawgan on the tarmac, and we've just boarded a VC-10, which is just brilliant. But no, this is just brilliant.
So what's actually in there then?
I'm not sure. I think this is this would have been. It's got a door on it on the inside. I think it was just like you know, machinery and stuff.
Yeah, I can't really see
yeah.
that, but don't
Well,
matter.
I'll swap places with you, buddy.
Oh, right,
you
okay.
can get up there and have a good
All
look
right,
at
thank
it.
you, Captain.
You're welcome.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, it's like a little
Yeah.
ring, isn't it?
So here we go. Look.
See like that. But there we go, folks. Oh God,
Wow.
look at all this. I didn't see all that.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I can't believe how pristine this is. It's
Here we've got
amazing.
the canteen part of it here.
Right, let's go back and follow.
So this is where we would serve the drinks.
Can I have a whiskey, please?
Yeah, we got the you know, all the hot water and stuff.
Whiskey and Coke.
This is just brilliant, and ignoring the coronavirus stuff there. But look at these seats, folks. These seats are so amazingly comfortable.
Yeah.
And it is basically an airliner with a giant fuel tank on it, which we're just about to go and see. What I recommend is, mate, I recommend we leave our bags on that seat over there.
Yeah.
So we're just going to take our bags off and put them down here on the floor, because we don't want to
drop it.
damage any part of the aircraft.
I'm going to sit on one of these seats.
Yeah. What's it like?
Lovely.
Nice, comfortable?
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
So we got some seats here,
That's
and
amazing.
it was one of these seats, a bit like this actually, that I actually sat in
It's probably identical to that.
all those years ago. Yeah, it was a mad experience. Something I'll always remember. It was awesome. And we go into the business side of it. Look, you enjoying your seat? Yeah. We'll just move out the way a minute. We got some other visitors who did you remember your son, Cream, old boy? No. Oh dear.
Hazard.
Yep. Trip hazards. Jet fuel.
So landscape hatching in a video drive. Right, we're now in the business end of the aeroplane, and instead of having 110 passenger seats, we've got these 5 huge fuel cells. They're called cells. Each of them carries about 3,500 gallons of aviation fuel, which sounds an awful lot, and it is a lot of fuel. But if you think back to what I was saying about the Typhoon, in its internal tanks it carries about 1,300 gallons. So one of these is the equivalent of filling up about 2.9 empty Typhoons. So whilst it is a lot of fuel, it does get used up quite quickly as well. The fuel is loaded on board from underneath, and when it flows into the tanks, it is distributed evenly along the length of the tanks and fills up evenly as well. If you decided that you're going to fill this one first, then fill that one, you'd probably find a big crack would appear in the fuselage because of the uneven distribution of weight. So not only are they filled uniformly, but the fuel is also dispensed uniformly as well in order to maintain the centre of gravity of the aircraft. It's got 2 skins to it, and it's got a baffle arrangement inside it as well, so that if the aircraft goes into a steep bank or a climb or a descent, you haven't got fuel slopping around inside here affecting the handling characteristics of the aeroplane. As you walk down here, you'll come past these 2 emergency hatches, which are just opened for getting a bit of ventilation because it does get very stuffy in here. Clearly these would be used in the event of an emergency, and in a passenger aircraft you would have an inflatable chute down which to go. In this particular aeroplane, they considered that a rope was sufficient, so you open the hatch and sling a rope out there, and then you'd lower yourself down onto the wing and then off the wing onto the ground. So not only would you have to cope with the trauma of whatever's happened to cause you to have to use these escape routes, but you'd also probably end up with friction burns on the palms of your hands as well, just to rub it in. Right, I'd like to come further on down. We're going to point.
These are made of aluminium. I'm guessing they're looks like aviation rivets too.
Yeah.
Yeah, could well be. Yeah. We've got one point there at which fuel goes out onto the wing pods. So you want to come through on this side as well. Yeah.
Still rolling.
Yeah.
Right. So it's actually room here for 6 cells, but it's absolutely no point because when this aircraft takes off with its maximum weight, all its tanks aren't full anyway, so there's absolutely no point in having extra capacity. So they use the space for spare parts and what have you. As you can see from this diagram here, there is fuel stashed away everywhere. So we've got fuel in the wings, we've got fuel in the fuselage below the cells, we've got the 5 cells themselves, and we've even got fuel in the tail fin of the aircraft as well. So an awful lot of fuel. There's 2 systems in operation. One is for the aircraft's own use, which are the red lines, so they head back to the engines and to the auxiliary power unit at the back there. There's also the blue lines, which are the lines down which fuel travels for air-to-air refueling purposes. So here we have the
Drogue. Go then.
someone in there. Taking a photograph. Oh right, okay. Well, I think we're about to be in a photograph.
See. No. Mighty VC10. Love it. I think that there, on the wing there,
Fuel?
that's the hose drum unit.
Sorry, James, if you could just come down a moment.
Yeah.
This is where the centre-line drogue is situated. The drogue in this case is actually inside the aircraft, as we'll see when we go on board. It's got the line system again, this time it's the 3 on either side, and it's also got the black and white stripes to help it line up. We've got the auxiliary power unit, right,